All right, High Point gets off to a great start here. Watch quarterback Kevin Fasano take off for 46 yards on the Wildcats' first play of the game as he takes it to the Jefferson 35. Fasano does a great job running their option offense, folks. But Jefferson's defense forces a fumble here, and watch David Crosby scoop it up as he races 71 yards before being dragged down by a hustling Dylan Walsh at the 2-yard line. What a big break for Jefferson. And the Falcons cash in the High Point miscue here as Frank Stromolo spins into the end zone, and the Falcons take a 6-0 lead with 2:50 left in the first quarter. Okay, Stromolo and the Falcons go back to work here, and watch the senior break free for a big 26-yard gain to the High Point 18 and a first down. Stromolo had well over 100 yards rushing on the night. And Jefferson quarterback Gavin McCarney gives the Falcons a 12-0 lead here with his 1-yard sneak with 8:50 left in the first half at Jefferson High School. Now watch talented High Point running back Austin Colwell take off here for 14 yards as the Wildcats look to get back in the game as he's brought down at the Jefferson 47. And then Dylan Walsh, who does it all for the Wildcats, picks up 11 yards here to the Jefferson 14 as the Wildcats smell the end zone. And the Wildcats do find the end zone here off this great dive fake by Kevin Fasano as he darts his way in from 8 yards out to cut Jefferson's lead to 12-7 with just under 5 minutes left in the first half. All right, the Wildcats get the ball back after a Jefferson punt, and watch Fasano take it upfield before pitching it to Dylan Walsh for this 15-yard pickup and a first down at the Jefferson 19. And the Wildcats score here when offensive lineman Billy Smith joins the backfield and pulls his way in from a yard out, and High Point takes a surprising 14-12 lead at the half over their former SCIL rivals. All right, let's head to the third quarter and watch the lefty Kevin Fasano connect with Nick Boyle for this 12-yard gain on third down to keep the Wildcats drive alive at the Jefferson 25. And the Wildcats cap the clock-eating 6-minute drive here as Dylan Walsh scores from 10 yards out, and the Wildcats folks are smelling the upset and take a 21-12 lead over the Falcons midway through the third quarter. And High Point gets the ball back on this fumble recovery by Matt Heyman, who had a good game on both sides of the ball for the Wildcats, as they take over on their 40 to stop a Jefferson drive. But Jefferson gets the ball back after a High Point fumble, and watch Jefferson quarterback Gavin McCarney run for his life before finding Frank Stromolo for this wild 7-yard TD to cut High Point's lead to 21-18 early in the fourth quarter. McCarney's just electric with the ball in his hands. Okay, High Point is looking to add to its lead here, and the Wildcats go for it on fourth down, but Brandon Coveney makes a huge stop here for the Falcons to stop the Cats on the Jefferson 32. All right, McCarney and the Falcons go back to work, and McCarney and Stromolo combine again, this time on fourth down, and Stromolo's second effort keeps the Falcons' hopes alive as time is ticking away. And then watch this perfect pass from McCarney as he hits Brian Vanderploeg in stride on this terrific pass and catch to the High Point 3-yard line as the Falcons look to retake the lead. And they do as the workhorse Frank Stromolo plows it in from a yard out, and Jefferson leads 25-21 with 2:36 left in the game. Wow, what a barn burner. Now High Point is forced to pass, and on its first play of the next possession, watch Michael Palazzolo of Jefferson make the perfect read and take it in for a pick six from 28 yards out as the Falcons improve to 2-2 as they hold on to a wild 32-21 NJAC National Division win over Snake-Bitten High Point in their first game under their permanent lights at Jefferson High School.
We didn't play to our ability the first half last game, so we came in the second half against Morris Hills, and that was our game to take, and we just missed on a couple points. So we took that momentum into this game, coming out in the first half, put up 12 points right away. But they got a great offense the way they run that, and they were sticking to us pretty well in the first half. But we made a couple adjustments in the locker room during the half, and they scored us quick, but we knew we weren't out of it because we got a lot of weapons we could score easily and fast. So that's what we showed what we did.
Morris Hills was a real tough loss. We felt we definitely could have won that game, and we just couldn't punch it at the end. And today we bounced back, and everybody played great. Everybody kept their heads up, and we came out to play in the second half and got a win.
It's just pretty much assignment football, and we fought hard. We knew what we had to do. First half we didn't play too good, but halftime we just got pumped up, came out and did our assignments.
The High Point was just doing a phenomenal job with that option. And our boys just finally settled down and took care of business and did what they had to do to get this win tonight. It's just a great job by these boys.
On that drive, Gavin McCarney found his buddy Frank Stromolo for a key fourth down.
We just ran a quick, just get me out of the pocket, see if I can get either the first down with my legs or Frank made a great, he just fake block and just shed off the guy and dumped right over him. He had a great move to get past it for the first down. And
then McCarney put the full arsenal on display. He hit Brian Vanderploeg for a huge pass.
With Vanderploeg, we just kind of put something together real quick, and he's very fast and he's got amazing hands. So I know once I throw it up there, he can go get it. And I saw him have a step on the guy, and his back was to me in the corner. I just slinged it up there, and I knew he would catch it, and it was right on the 1 yard line. It was great.
Everyone knows Gary McCartney's a tremendous athlete. His touchdown pass early in the game to Frank Stromolo was just a wild play.
I rolled left, didn't see anything, and I came back right. Dan Malloy, he came in for Steve Cuccio, made a great block for me to get back out to the other side. The kid tripped me up, and I just saw Frank's hand up, and there was a kid behind him. I just threw it to him where only he could catch it. Got it, spun into the end zone. It was amazing.
Jefferson was still holding a slim lead, but Michael Palazzolo came up with a huge pick six for the Falcons to seal the deal.
I just saw they had their backs. They stayed in the backfield. They were going to block, but then a couple seconds later, they just dropped back, and I stayed with them, and they overthrew it, and I got lucky.
This is a big win for the Falcons, puts them at 2-2 with a big game against Pope John next week.
Revenge. Last year was our only loss, so we're going to come in with the one game at a time, that mentality and this momentum coming out this game. That was our season right there. We knew if we lost, the stakes was pretty much impossible, so we're going to take this as a momentum booster and right into Pope John.
We know if we want to make states again, we have to upset some people. We have to come out, we have to get some wins, so it's a big game.
It's never easy going against Pope John. These boys got to focus this week. We have a good week of practice, and we see what we can do out there against them.